Elena was a very beautiful girl, but she didn't know it. She lived a simple life and she worked at a bakery to help her family. Every morning she woke up early, and every night she went to bed tired. That was her life. One day, everything changed. A boy came into the bakery. His name was Luis. He was rich. Everyone in town knew his last name. His family had money, cars, houses, everything. But he came alone and he asked for one chocolate muffin. The next day, he came again and again. People started talking. Why is Luis going to that bakery? Is he lost? Is he in trouble? But Luis was not lost. He started asking Elena questions. What do you like? Do you read books? Do you like music? Elena was confused. Why are you talking to me? She asked. He smiled and said, because you are not like the others. That made her think. What did he mean? What was he looking for? After 2 weeks, he said something surprising. I think I like you. Elena didn't know what to say. She was poor. He was rich. Was he joking? But the next day, he said it again. I think I like you a lot. Now, things were different. Her heart was confused. Her mind was full of questions. Could a rich boy love a poor girl with his family? Accept her? Was this real? Or was this just a sweet dream that would turn into a nightmare? Elena didn't know the answers yet, but something had already started. Something that would change both of their lives forever. At first, no one knew about Luis and Elena. They talked in secret. They laughed. They shared stories. It felt special. It felt real. But secrets don't stay secret forever. One morning, Luis didn't come. Then 2 days passed. Then 3. Elena felt worried. Did he forget about me? Did I do something wrong? On the 4th day, he returned. But he looked different. He said my parents found out about us. Elena's heart dropped. She said nothing. She just listened. They are angry, Luis said. They told me I can't see you again. Why? Elena thought. What did I do? Luis continued. They said if I stay with you, they will stop supporting me. No money, no school, no job in the family business. Elena couldn't believe it. She wanted to cry, but she stayed quiet. Then he said, I don't care. I want to be with you. But Elena wasn't happy. She was scared. If he chooses me, he will lose everything. She said you don't need me. You need your future. Luis answered. You are my future. Those words were sweet, but also dangerous. Now everything was difficult. Luis had to choose love or money. Elena or his family and Elena. She had to ask herself a painful question. Do I let him fight for me, or do I walk away before he loses everything? There was one more problem. Someone else was watching. Someone who wanted Luis for herself. And she was ready to do anything to take him back. Days passed. Luis kept visiting Elena even when his parents told him not to. Every time he left his house, they asked questions. Where are you going? Are you still talking to her? Luis didn't answer. He didn't want to lie, but he didn't want to stop seeing Elena at the same time. Something else was happening. Claudia, a rich girl from Louis's world, started asking questions too. She had always liked Louis. Their parents wanted them to be together. Everyone thought they would get married one day. But now Louis was spending time with a poor girl. Claudia was angry. She felt jealous. She felt afraid. What if he loves Elena? What if he forgets about me forever? She started making plans. One day, Claudia went to the bakery. She ordered a coffee. Then she looked at Elena. "You don't belong with Louis," she said. Elena didn't answer, but her heart was beating fast. Claudia continued. "He has a future. You don't. Do you really want to destroy his life?" That night, Elena couldn't sleep. She started thinking, maybe Claudia is right. Maybe I'm just a problem. Maybe I should go. The next day, Louis came with flowers. He said, "I want you to meet my friends." But Elena said maybe we should stop. Louis was shocked. "Why?" he asked. She said, "Your life is full of big things. Mine is small. You will lose everything. I don't want that." Louis looked at her. "I have already told you. I don't care." But in Elena's mind, the voice of Claudia was strong. "You are not part of his world." Then something happened that made it worse. Louis. His father took his car, his money, and his phone. He said, "If you want to live like a poor man, go ahead." Louis had nothing now. He came to Elena walking. He looked tired. Elena felt pain in her heart. "He is losing everything and it's my fault." Louis said, "This is not your fault. This is my choice." But Elena didn't feel better. She started to think about leaving at the same time. Claudia told Louis's parents a lie. She said Elena is using him. She wants his money. She told me that Louis's mother started crying. Louis was angry. "That's not true," he said, but his parents didn't believe him. Now everything was broken. Elena didn't trust herself. Louis didn't trust his family. And Claudia. She was smiling. But something was going to happen that no one expected. Something that would change everything again. Louis didn't give up. Even with no car, no money, and no support from his parents, he still came to see Elena. But Elena was changing. She didn't smile like before. She didn't speak much. Her heart was heavy. Every day, she thought. Should I let him go? Should I protect him from me? One night, Elena wrote a letter. In the letter, she said, "You have a big future. You don't need me. I don't want to be the reason you lose everything. I love you, but I must go." She left the letter on the bakery table and went home. She didn't wait for him to come. Louis found the letter the next morning. He read it. Then he read it again. He didn't cry. He didn't speak. He just left. That same day, Claudia's parents organized a party. Everyone important was invited. Rich families, business friends. Even Louis's parents. Claudia wore a beautiful dress. She told her friends, "Tonight Louis will be mine again." But Louis didn't arrive. People waited. Claudia smiled and said he will come. She was wrong. Far away from the party. Louis was walking to the bakery not to buy muffins, but to find Elena. When he arrived, the bakery was closed. He waited outside. After 2 hours, Elena came back to get her bag. She saw Louis and said, "Why are you here?" He gave her the letter and then he said, "You don't decide for me. I decide I want you, not money, not parties, not lies." Elena felt something she hadn't felt in days. Hope. But back at the party, something else was happening. Louis's mother found a voice message on Claudia's phone. Claudia had forgotten to delete it. In the message, Claudia said Elena is just a poor girl. She's no danger. I'll scare her. She'll leave him. Trust me. Louis's mother listened in silence. Then she said to her husband, "We made a mistake." Everything was about to change. But no one knew what would happen next. The next morning, something strange happened. Louis's mother came to the bakery. Elena was cleaning the counter when she saw her. Her heart stopped. "What is she doing here?" "Well, she asked me to leave Louis again." But Louis's mother didn't look angry. She put a small letter on the table. "I found this," she said. Elena opened the letter. It was the same letter she had written to Louis. The goodbye letter. "Louis gave me this yesterday. His mother said he loves you." Elena didn't say a word. She didn't know what was happening. Then Louis's mother said something that changed everything. "I listened to a message on Claudia's phone." Elena looked up. "She planned everything. She lied to us. She said you were using him, but you were trying to protect him." Elena felt confused. Was this real? Was she finally believed? Then Louis's mother said, "We were wrong. I was wrong. I judged you for being poor. But you are rich in something we don't have. Honesty." That same day, Claudia's lies became public. Her voice message was sent to many people, her friends, her family, her school. People started asking questions. Did she really try to break them apart? Was everything fake? Claudia said nothing. She left town 1 week later. But the biggest twist had not come yet. Louis's father, a man who never changed his mind, did something surprising. He walked into the bakery. He said, "I want to talk to you both." Elena was nervous. Louis was quiet. Then his father said, "When I was young, I loved a girl like you. My father didn't let me marry her. I never forgot her. I don't want to make the same mistake with my son." Louis and Elena looked at each other. Was this real? Louis's father said, "I don't care if you are poor. You are honest. And that's what this family needs." Now everything was different. The people who said no were now saying yes. The people who wanted to separate them were now gone. The bakery was full again, not with muffins, but with hope. 3 months later, everything had changed. Elena and Louis were still together. They didn't have a big house. They didn't have expensive things, but they had peace. Louis started working at the bakery. He was learning how to make bread, cakes and muffins. People came not just for the food, but because they liked the story. The rich boy who gave up everything for love. The poor girl who was stronger than money. Some people didn't believe it. Some people still talked. But Louis and Lena didn't listen. They were happy. Louis's parents visited the bakery every Saturday. His mother always said, "I'm proud of you." His father never said much. But one day he looked at Elena and said, "Thank you for not giving up." Elena didn't answer. But in her heart she felt something warm. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Louis's father gave him a letter. Inside was a small paper with one sentence. "The family business is yours if you still want it." Louis didn't know what to say. Elena said, "You don't need to choose. Now you have both a new future and me." Louis smiled. "No," he said, "we have a new future." Elena looked at the bakery, at the people, at Louis. She remembered the first day they met. He only asked for a chocolate muffin, nothing more. And now they had love, respect, trust. No one could take that away. Even Claudia was part of the past. Now. No more games, no more lies. Some people still said it won't last. But every morning when Elena opened the bakery and Louis turned on the lights, they both knew one thing. Love had won. Not because it was easy. Not because it was perfect, but because they chose it every day. Sometimes people think money is the most important thing. But money can disappear. Love cannot. Louis had everything, but he was not happy. "I had nothing, but I had peace in my heart." When you love someone, you want the best for them. Even if it hurts. I tried to leave because I wanted to protect him. He stayed because he wanted to protect us. Love is not about gifts or big houses. It is about choosing each other. Even when it's hard. If someone loves you for who you are, not for what you have. That is real love. And real love is stronger than lies, fear or money. So if you are ever in the middle of a big choice like we were, ask yourself, what makes my heart feel full? Even when my hands are empty. That's the right answer. If you like this story, don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends who are learning English like you.